Alright, so another dead MMO, City of Heroes. Superhero MMO. It was pretty fun at the time. I didn't play too much though. Then Champions Online came out and I didn't really like that one that much. Call of Duty War Chest, which includes Call of Duty 1, the expansion, and Call of Duty 2. I really liked Call of Duty 1 at the time. It was like amazing because, you know, not many games had like movie-like scenes, you know, just happening all around you while you play. And you know, nowadays every game is like that, but at the time it was pretty amazing. Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare, the one that started the whole Call of Duty becoming a yearly thing, since like the multiplayer became like super popular with this game. Call of Duty World at War, which is when who made this again? Yeah, Treyarch, because it was Infinity Ward that used to make Call of Duty. Then since they started doing it like yearly, they had to get more developers. So Treyarch made World at War. Decent game, you can play it co-op. And then Infinity Ward came back, made Modern Warfare 2. I played some of the multiplayer, I haven't played the single player. Treyarch made Black Ops, which is probably my favorite out of the Call of Duties, other than Part 1. I like all the multiplayer modes it has. It has bots, zombies, and I have Modern Warfare 3, which I really haven't played much. Borderlands Part 1, 4-player co-op game. I was really looking forward to this game, and then they went and changed the whole like graphic style of the game, and I don't like it. The graphic style, that is. The game's okay, it's kind of like Diablo, but first-person shooter. I have the second one as well, I think on Steam. Blood Rain 2, pretty fun game. I never finished it, but it was alright. BlazBlue Calamity Trigger, fighting game, 2D anime fighting game. This was the original BlazBlue, and then just recently the sequel finally came out to PC on Steam, I think. BioForge, big old box here. BioForge is an old Origin game. I did a Let's Play on it. It's a very short game. You can check it out on my Vaz7 YouTube channel. But it's a good game. Very classic. This is actually the second copy I bought because I lost my original retail box. I think I showed you guys Battlefield 1942 already, so here's Battlefield Bad Company 2. Very cool game at the time. I enjoyed it. Battlefield 3, which I was really looking forward to, and I'm very disappointed by it. I don't like the levels, and it's just nothing that seems very special about it. I also have Battlefield 4, so basically I have every Battlefield except for 21, whatever the like futuristic one that came before Bad Company. Alright, here's a classic Baldur's Gate 2, classic D&D RPG. Nowadays I think there's a HD remake kind of, and they're actually doing an expansion for Baldur's Gate 1 HD remake, which takes place in between 1 and 2. But yeah, this is the original Baldur's Gate 2. Shadows of Am? Axis and Allies. I don't know where this came from. Never played it, never will. Whatever. Inside the box though is like, I don't know, there's Madden 2004. What else is in here? Command and Conquer Tiberian Sun, Red Alert 2, Soviet disc, Tiberian Sun disc, the Command and Conquer collection. What's in there? Renegade. Yeah, I didn't know I had all these Command and Conquer games. I bought the whole like Command and Conquer pack on Amazon or something. So I have every Command and Conquer game basically. Madden 2004, which I think I just showed you, right? Yeah, just another disc. NASCAR, Thunder. All these games I'll never play, and Axis and Allies or whatever. Assassin's Creed Part 1. I was really looking forward to this game when I first saw it, and it was very boring when I actually went and played it, so I never finished it. But I do want to try to get into the series. I have Part 2 as well, but not retail. Arx Fatalis. It's a classic RPG dungeon crawler. It's basically the spiritual successor to Ultima Underworld. I really want to play this game one day. Armed and Dangerous. I remember seeing this game back in the day, but I never actually opened it up and played it. It's like a third-person shooter. Another game I need to play one day is Arcanum, I think it's called. Does that say? Of Steamworks and Magic Obscura. It's a Troika game. Troika, of course, being the guys who made Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines. It's kind of like Steamworks or steampunk version of like Baldur's Gate type of game. And here's one of my favorite MMOs of all time, Anarchy Online. Came out, I think, 2001. Came out as one of the buggiest MMOs of all time. Tons of like server issues and stuff. But I played like a few months after it came out, so I didn't experience any of those issues. And I love this game. I also played in beta, and the beta wasn't too bad, so I'm surprised like the launch was so bad. But yeah, great game. Now you can play this totally free, but you still have to pay for the expansions. Well, actually, you get this expansion for free. Know the More. It's not really an expansion. It's more of a like just a small DLC update kind of thing, which lets you guilds get like these tower things and fight for them and stuff. This is also my PCG Heroes avatar, if you ever noticed my icon. But yeah, love this game. So you play these totally free now. They updated the engine a little bit, so the lighting and shadows and stuff look really nice. And then here in my opinion is the best MMO expansion, Shadowlands. Very very big expansion, had a ton of stuff, well worth the price at the time. Just opens up like a whole new world that's totally different from the original world. And yeah, unfortunately this expansion kind of ruined the game for me, because all everyone would do was go fight these like big rock type creatures, because they gave like the best experience. And yeah, but still, amazing expansion, amazing MMO. I have the Alien Wars or whatever it's called expansion, but I don't know where it is. I lost it. Oh well. And for some reason I have 2 copies of Shadowlands. Probably bought it for a friend. And then after Anarchy Online, I believe Funcom's next MMO was Age of Conan. Also had a fun time playing with friends in this game when it first came out, because it had a PvP server. My friends and I would go just killing everyone who wasn't in our faction. Good times, good times. This game is free to play now also. I don't know how free, but you can play it for free. Age of Conan, and I have a second copy for my friend. Alright, here are some more jeweled case games, or just CDs. I showed you Mortal Kombat 3. Here's Mortal Kombat 2. Mortal Kombat 4. And one of my favorite Mortal Kombat games, Mortal Kombat Trilogy, which is a pretty crazy game because it has like every Mortal Kombat character and stage and stuff from the first 3 games, and it's pretty fun. The only one I'm missing is the original Mortal Kombat Part 1. The CD version is hard to get. I mentioned Ultima Underworld when I showed Arx Fatalis. Well, here it is, our Ultima Underworld 1, Stygian Abyss, and Part 2 as well. I tried playing through Part 1 and it was very difficult game. Descent 3. It's a classic sort of spaceship shooter. Fly around. I have the first Descent as well, I believe, on Good Old Games. But the Descent series is known for kind of letting you fly in a spaceship and like turning around in all 360 directions. And you know, at the time that was pretty new and cool. Descent Free Space. Probably the best, or Free Space 1 and 2, the best space action combat shooters in my opinion. Nothing quite compares to these games. I have Free Space 2 on Good Old Games. Great games. If you like space combat, check them out. Flashback, The Quest for Identity. I want to do a gameplay video on this, but I can't get it to run on DOSBox or anything. It's very difficult. One day I will. Magic the Gathering Battlegrounds. This was one of the first 3D Magic games, I guess. But it played really nothing like the card game. It was more like its own style of game. So it got a lot of heat for that, but it was pretty fun. I played through the whole thing. Just don't expect a Magic card game when you play this. Yeah, and nowadays you got Duels of the Planeswalker, or whatever it's called. Underrated RTS, Warlords Battlecry 3. Love this game. Has a lot of replayability. You can pick from like tons of races and classes, and it's very fun single player. I would imagine multiplayer is like very unbalanced, but I don't know. I never really played it multiplayer.